but we do have some very, very special guests.
Okay, so you guys, we're going to start with the pledge. So if you could give me your attention. Chris, please lead us in the pledge. The flag's behind the stage.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Melissa Washer is going to do our invocation tonight, so come on up, jump up, young lady.
Hello, everyone. O my God, unite the hearts of thy servants. Reveal to them thy great purpose. May they follow thy commandments and abide in thy law. Help them, O God, in their endeavors, and grant them strength to serve thee. O God, leave them not to themselves, but guide their steps by the light of thy knowledge, and cheer their hearts by thy love. Verily, thou art their helper and their Lord. Amen.
Amen.
So you guys, welcome here. How great is this? We've had a long, hard fight to get here. And it's just beginning because we have to get all the way to November in the steps towards taking back Virginia and taking back our country. We're waiting for, Hung Kao was going to be here tonight with his family, and he was called to Texas to fundraise. And he has a lot of money he needs to get to collect to be able to win this November. And I know each and every one of you are dedicated to that end and will be stepping up to help him one way or another. So I'm waiting for the phone to ring. Yes, will you please text and make sure? His wife was coming as well with their children, and after such a long journey, they ended up sick in bed this week, and she was hoping that they'd be well enough to be here today, and they could not come because they're sick, and none of us want to get sick, so we all understand that. They will be coming back. Winsome Sears said that she could not come this month, but she has not given up on either next month or the month after. She has promised to get here before the election because she knows how strongly we have supported her through her election. So if you have not been here before, this is my husband, Chris, and I am Debbie Cloud. In 2019, we won here in Fauquier. Mike Webert is here, and he had a tough fight because we had so many empty seats in the GOP that year that the money from not having to compete for those seats actually poured into places like Fauquier.
How many seats was it?
A lot.
34!
34!
34 uncontested seats! Why didn't we contest it?
Exactly. The good news was Rich Anderson won chair of GOP, and he is here and we'll be talking shortly. And he guaranteed us that he would do some changes and help Virginia become strong once again. This last election, we have had 100% seats covered. And our goal is to keep that up every single year from now on out, so we do not lose Virginia again. When we lost Virginia that night, I'm scrolling through to make sure that Eric Maybach, who is here, our Commissioner of Revenue for Fauquier County, and Michael Weber, who's our delegate for Fauquier County, I was scrolling through and I saw slowly, hey you guys, you guys can run around, just go over there and run around. I love you guys though, you know that. But I watched us slowly lose Virginia. Chris and I went to our local GOP and said, we have to do more. They're doing more. Look what they've done. Money's pouring into Virginia, and we need to stand up and fight. Our local unit said, we don't do that. We can't do that. Too many people asked us to come forward with a group of friends, and we started meeting every Sunday night. We threw a huge rally. COVID hit us, we shut down. And then we stepped up in June of 2020 when we saw the politics being more important than our businesses, our family, and our health. And we decided to reboot 2020 and open up our home for a Patriot potluck. Woo-hoo. That night, we had 150 people show up with
On a Tuesday.
It was right when they said 4th of July, you're not allowed to get together, you're not allowed to see your families. That Tuesday, we had 150 people show up with grandma's best food. It was amazing. Then they turned around and said, when are you doing it again? We have done it every single month. The smallest attendance when it was freezing with ice outside was 50. Usually it's over 200 people that show up. Since then, we have strategized, joined teams, connected, networked, reached out to our neighbors, brought people together, and every single bonfire is different. The important thing is not the speakers that come up here and inspire us and give us hope and tell us what's going on, but it's getting out there between you guys and coming up with things that we can do here in Virginia to make a difference. We've seen our schools, we've seen our businesses, our children. We've been attacked in just about every direction. The good news is we're not giving up. Okay, so Hung's going on stage right now, so we're gonna do a little delay. And what we are gonna do is celebrate that we won this election last week. We brought out Rich Anderson to come speak tonight to us as the head of GOP here in Virginia to give us a little hope, to tell us what we need to be doing between now and November and getting behind our candidate, Hung Kao. But first.
The rest of the story. Debbie and I, we love doing this. We host these, and it's always a wonderful turnout. We've had some interesting contributions from one of our members, James Loving, went out and bought 10 copies of 2,000 Mules. He kept one of them, and I'm keeping another one. And I have 8 copies.
How much donation are you making?
And I have 8 copies of 2,000 Mules that I'm going to auction off one at a time. So,
Hold on, where does the money go and what's it going towards?
expenses and the band, and what would you like the money to go to?
Anyways, we started something in 2020, immediately after 2019, when we lost Virginia. It's American Life and Liberty. We were told that if we wanted to go out there and affect elections, now it's just me and Chris and a few of our friends, that we had to start a PAC. So we started a non-connected, non-GOP PAC that's based on conservative beliefs and values, that is dedicated to influencing the elections in our country.
So, we have a starting bid of $10 for one copy of 2,000 Mules. I have 10. Do I have 12? I have 12. Do I have 15? 15. I have 20. Do I have 20? Do I have 30? We have 30. Do we have 32? 32. Remember, we got 9 of these. I know. What I figure I'll do is run it up to as high as it'll go, and then we'll go down from there. She's going to outbid him. Husband and wife are going to outbid. So we have